Hello, okay, we have made it to Helsinki, Finland. Quick room tour. You walk in, there's a bathroom, there's this fun little thing, there's a bed, and it's big enough tonight that I get to sleep in it. I'm very excited about that fact. Anyway, there's this TV, there's a mirror, there's a window. That's basically it. Couple things. We tried blueberry juice. I'll put a clip in here. Honestly, it was pretty damn good. I don't really like juice. It's like on par with apple and orange juice. Like, it's a pretty damn good juice. Anyway, fun fact, my dad, brother, and I actually finished citizens, but this is the first time we're setting foot in Finland. So like, kind of welcome home, but like also not, because we've never been here. But we are 100% citizens. Like, we can vote, we can do all the things you can do. First born in Finland from a packet. This is probably a crime for Finnish people, but these are pretty good. Okay, last night I didn't really have enough time, so I'll go into a little bit more detail, but basically my grandma, she was born in Finland, she moved to Australia, and then because of that, my dad and then myself and my brother are all eligible to be Finnish citizens. So obviously we are, because like you get all of the benefits of like being a European Union citizen, EU citizen. I guess Finnish citizen goes to Finland for the first time is a pretty good video. So in Finland, it's mandatory if you're a male to do military service, and so because my brother and dad are both Finnish citizens, technically they have to do it, but because they've never been here and they don't live here, they don't have to do it. We have family friends that when they came here with their Finnish passports, they were like put to a room for like 6 hours trying to like sort out whether they do their military service or not, and then they had to go to the Australian embassy to basically be like, hi, we don't live here and don't speak the language or anything. That didn't happen. Hopefully on the way out it's also just a smooth sailing, because yeah, military service just doesn't sound fun, especially with like the war going on at the moment, you know. I mean, I don't have to do it because I'm a girl, which is one of the upsides. Today, because my grandma obviously is from here, a lot of her relatives still live in Finland and especially around Helsinki, so we're seeing them for dinner, and then throughout the day, because we've literally never been here before, we're just gonna go around the city of Helsinki and just, I don't know, explore it. Okay, so basically the thing behind me is like this thing called a silent church, is that what it's called? Yes. A silent church, and basically my parents think it's really funny because I constantly talk, so this was the first thing we had to do in Finland, because everyone feels like the stereotype is like really quiet, and like everyone in my family who's Finnish is very quiet, so they thought it was funny. Everyone else appreciated it apparently. I thought it was really my personal hell because it was just silent, as in the name of the church, but still. But it was very pretty, sort of. It was just wood. I think this is like an art museum you can just walk on, which is kind of cool. I'm not really sure what the point of this is, but it's kind of fun. This is like underneath is a gallery. Yeah, but I just thought one thing, we might go to the gallery, but while we're walking past. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is the cathedral. This is the square. At the moment, we're literally just doing like a walking tour of everything that you should see in Helsinki. So this is what we're currently looking at now. This is the view from the top. And that's the cathedral right there. So we're currently on an island off the coast of Helsinki, and it's called like Simulina or something. Anyway, it's really pretty. Like, look at all of this. Yeah, so apparently it's like historical sites and some food and stuff, so that's what we're doing. This is good. It's raining a little bit, so no one's really out at the moment. I look like a dweeb. This is what we're dealing with during my pants. But it's very rainy. It's very funny. And most people are like hiding in shelters right now, which is very funny. I don't know if you can hear me right now. That's kind of the motto of the trip. It's legitimately bucketing together. Like, there's a lot everywhere. So it's very fun. It's letting up a little. It's still definitely raining, but it's very pretty. I'm not really sure what this place is. It just seems to be some historical island type thing. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. Because my hood is way too big for me, so I can't see anything unless I hold it up. There's like a river or anything. There's a river just there. By the way, it wasn't a river, but it's the sea, which is kind of cool. And there's a fortress up there. Very nice. I'm not sure where we are. Oh my god, there's such a deep drop here. But it's pretty cool.
I got this look. Tourist chic. Or I have been traveling with my family for 5 weeks.
He did that 3 times without pressing the record button. He's an old man. We are currently, we're in the hotel, but we're going to dinner we have Finnish relatives here, so we're going to have dinner at one of their houses, which is a bit exciting. And I think they're cooking some like traditional food, so I think it's going to be good. Okay, so we just got back from dinner with our family. Honestly, it was the best dinner of the entire trip, except for the one dessert at Egdon Bridge that we had, because that's the best fondant I will ever have in my entire life. But as a meal, this was by far the best. It was so good. We had like salmon and there was reindeer, which was very salty, but kind of cool to eat for the first time. Basically, a lot of the traditional hand-me-down stuff go from like generation to generation, but usually through like kind of the gender line, like still very traditional, which I don't love. But it does mean that like I get a lot of the stuff because there aren't many females in like our bloodline, which is the weirdest sentence I've probably ever said in my life. So I got this really, I'll put up a picture here. I got this really nice jewelry, this necklace, and it's like so basically this lady is my grandma's cousin's ex-wife. And so her grandfather used to direct films. There's an heirloom and she has no granddaughters, no daughters, nothing. And because it gets handed down to like the nearest female, for somehow that ends up to be me. But I don't know how I got this, but it is very beautiful and has a lot of significant meaning to this family. It's crazy. It's so random. Could they work on the whole you can pass it down to a male, because I'm 100% sure males want jewelry, and if they don't want it, they might have a daughter at some point or son that wants it, you know, like we can keep it in the family. But for now, I'm grateful to have it. I'm very grateful, but I'm sure that a male out there that's way closer in relation wants it. Finland day 2 coming up.